We had a fantastic night, well, whole day yesterday, in fact, on the Lord's Day yesterday here at North Heights, but especially last night. We had Steve Norris here from Robinson and Center. Of course, he was also the preacher here for a great number of years, but he came here to finish off and to end our Knights of the Round Table series, and he spoke to us on restoring the church and ways that we can help grow our kingdom, grow the kingdom of Christ here in our town of Batesville. But there was, among many things that he said that I loved, there was one thing that he said, and it was an analogy that I had never considered, I had never thought of, that was regards to the role of the kingdom in a town. And what he said was, the world is dead, and the world is lifeless. The world has no Christ and no love for Christ in it. He referenced a quote that basically says, "We are a people who believe in God, trying to live in a world that does not." That's a very quick summary of that quote, but that's basically the idea. But in the middle of all that, he made this very passing reference. I don't know if even he considered just how remarkable it was. He basically compared the church to a greenhouse. And so the idea behind a greenhouse, as you probably know, is it's a place where you can have a controlled climate and a controlled environment in order to grow things that you cannot normally grow in the environment outside that greenhouse. You can have all kinds of exotic plants and things growing in a very frigid environment even. As long as you have them contained within that greenhouse setting, you're giving it the environment it needs to grow. The kingdom of Christ is a greenhouse in a world that has no potential for growth. The soil is dead, but the seeds of each human heart has the potential, at least some of them do have the potential, to sprout and blossom and become great Christians. But they're not going to make that sprouting and blossoming happen in the world. The kingdom, wherever it's located, here at Batesville at North Heights, it's a greenhouse. And we try to give that environment where those seeds can bear root and grow, take root and grow. So that's our role, and that reminds me of what Jesus says in Matthew 5, how we are the salt of the earth, the idea of we're the seasoning, we're the flavor, we're the long-lasting element in a world that is rapidly dying and soon to go away forever. So bear that in mind, you member at North Heights, and be aware of your responsibility and your role as a greenhouse, and bear that in mind, you seeking soul, that you have found a place, if you're here at North Heights, or if you're looking, you found it here at North Heights, where the seed of your soul can sprout. Take care.